Hello and welcome back to Riverside Tech, and today we have a review of this baby, which is the Tamron 28-75mm F2.8 for the Sony E-mount. Now this is literally a brand new lens. I really struggled to get my hands on this and spent about 3 weeks trying to find different places to do it, but I think I'm one of the first people in the UK to get this thing. So here is my review of it. Firstly, for a few specs of this thing, it is 28-75, like I said, with a maximum aperture all the way through of f2.8. It weighs 550 grams and I think it's about 4.6 inches long. And this isn't too bad, but over this video I will be talking about how it compares sort of to the very expensive 24-70. If photography, cameras and tech is what you guys are into, then be sure to subscribe to the channel to see more of that kind of thing on the channel. So let's get started. And so next up, the build quality. It is made out of pretty much all plastic. I think it is mostly plastic, apart from the mount that is metal. But I've seen a lot of reviews on the internet saying the build quality isn't that good, and I sort of disagree with that. For £700, which is the price of this thing, which is an incredible price, you're getting it feels very robust, not cheap at all. In comparison to the 24-70, that's a metal, but the plastic on this does mean that it's a fair amount lighter than that lens would be. On the front we have a 67mm filter thread to put your filters and everything on, and it comes with a lens hood in the box. Now for the optics of this thing, for £700 it is ridiculously sharp. I've got this working on the Sony A7 III at the moment, and in comparison to the 24-70, it is almost up there with a £2,000 lens that you're getting for £700. For aberration, at 28mm 2.8, I haven't noticed much of chromatic aberration, but when you do stop it down to f4, f5.6 and then f8, it does get marginally sharper as you do increase the f-stop. At 2.8, it is incredibly sharp. Now for autofocus, here's a quick test. So wrap your arms around me like a borderline. Our fortress in the jungle, baby, we're alright. We don't care much for people like them. We don't care much for people like them. But darling, on my mind, I'm feeling so fly up in the zone now. So I'll put some sample images on the screen just so you can see the sharpness for yourself and how this thing looks. I'm amazed that they managed to get f2.8 inside of this lens. I mean, it is pretty big, but like I say, in comparison, it's not that big. I do find that the zoom ring is quite unsmooth, but I don't mind too much, and the focus ring is smooth. It is also weather sealed, so you can go out on the snow or rain and use this thing. Now to conclude, I think I could not have made a better choice as to get this lens. I was sort of lucky to get this camera just around the time that this lens came out. For people getting the Sony A7 III, I think this is the best lens that you can get. At the price point at f2.8, this thing is ridiculously good, like I keep on saying. At 24 megapixels, you don't need the G Master lens. That would be more for the people getting the A7 III. But yeah, the zoom range, 28 is reasonably wide. I guess that 4mm to 24mm is quite a big, expensive extra zoom range, but it's quite nice to have it going to 75 rather than only 70. And yeah, instead of primes at 2.8 at a similar price, it is nice to have the versatility of 28-75mm, making it a fantastic lens for weddings and travel. I'm going to be taking this thing to Dubai in a couple of weeks to test this thing out, and I'll bring you guys along with me. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, please, as always, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.